Here are 10 fun facts that we bet you didn't know. Number 1. For 1 point. The heart of a blue whale can weigh as much as a car. True or false? If you said true, then you're off to a great start. Blue whales are the largest animals ever to have lived, and their hearts are massive, with arteries so large that a human could crawl through them. Their heartbeat can be detected from 2 miles away, and it only beats about 2 to 10 times per minute when they dive to conserve oxygen. Number 2. For 1 point. All worms can regrow both their head and tail if cut in half. True or false? If you chose false, you're growing a higher score. While certain worms like planarians can regenerate a whole new head complete with a brain, many species can only regrow their rear end. Scientists study these creatures to understand regeneration, hoping to unlock secrets that could help human medicine. Number 3. For 1 point, the Toxoplasma gondii parasite can make humans more impulsive. True or false? If you said true, your impulse was correct. This parasite, which infects rodents to make them less afraid of predators, can also infect humans. Some studies suggest that infected people may take more risks or be more impulsive. While most cases are harmless, it's a reminder that tiny organisms can influence big behaviors. Number 4. For 1 point, which of the following is true about garlic? A. It has no smell until crushed. B. It can be absorbed through the skin and affect your taste. C. Garlic is poisonous if consumed in large amounts. If you chose B, it can be absorbed through the skin and affect your taste. You just absorbed another point. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which is small enough to penetrate your skin. Once absorbed, it enters your bloodstream and travels to your taste buds. This bizarre phenomenon proves that your body absorbs chemicals in unexpected ways, sometimes even bypassing your mouth entirely. Number 5. For 1 point. Staring at yourself in a mirror for too long can cause you to hallucinate strange or distorted faces. True or false? If you chose true, your mind isn't playing tricks on you. Called the Troxler effect. If you stare at your face in dim lighting for an extended period, your brain starts distorting the image. People report seeing their features warp, faces of strangers appear, or even monstrous versions of themselves, a psychological phenomenon that plays into many ghost stories. Number 6. For 1 point, household dust is made up mostly of dead skin cells. True or false? If you chose true, that's correct. Humans shed around 500 million skin cells daily, and since they're microscopic, they float in the air and settle on surfaces. This means you're constantly inhaling tiny particles of your own and others' dead skin, making dust a surprisingly biological part of your home. Number 7. For 1 point, which of the following is true about stomach acid? A. It can dissolve metal. B. It doesn't affect the stomach lining. C. It is harmless and doesn't affect food. If you said A, it can dissolve metal, you have a pretty strong stomach. The stomach produces acid strong enough to dissolve metal, but the stomach's lining regenerates constantly to protect itself. If you don't eat for a long time, the acid may start to damage the stomach lining, leading to ulcers or discomfort. Number 8. For 1 point, your bones are filled with fluid. True or false? If you chose true, you're not going to the boneyard. Bones are made of living tissue, and inside, they contain marrow, which produces blood cells. This marrow is surrounded by a semi-liquid substance, keeping your bones constantly moist. If bones were truly dry, they would shatter easily. In fact, your skeleton is more like a sponge than a rock. Number 9. For 1 point, the African lungfish can survive without water for months. True or false? The answer to this is most definitely true. When water sources dry up, the lungfish buries itself in the mud and secretes a mucus cocoon, allowing it to stay alive without water for months or even years. When rain finally returns, it wakes up and swims away like nothing happened. Number 10. For 1 point, humans can develop a condition called exploding head syndrome, where they hear a loud noise like an explosion when falling asleep or waking up. True or false? If you said true, your head is exploding with wisdom. This strange condition causes individuals to hear loud, sudden sounds, such as a gunshot, explosion, or a door slamming, right before falling asleep or waking up. It's harmless but can be very alarming for those experiencing it. Scientists are still unsure about its cause but believe it's related to sleep transitions. Now let's see how you scored. I bet you didn't know any of these. If you did, that's amazing. Let us know which ones in the comments below. Do you know anything about human cremation? How hot it needs to be? Or how long it takes for the human body to completely turn to ash? Find out how much you know in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join us again for 10 more fun facts that we bet you didn't know.